So you want to start your school year off fresh, clean with a back to school reset? Well, here is the perfect routine for you. We're doing everything: cleaning, planning, organizing, basically everything to get our lives together before everything starts. If you're new here, hi, I'm Shitting Angel and I do everything back to school, productivity, journaling, anything in between. This is the first episode of my back to school series. We have 7 episodes of the back to school series, so make sure to subscribe and the bell so you never miss another one of my videos. And let's get straight on into this reset. First things, I always start with my physical space because my room is always a mess, which usually causes my mind and my brain to be a mess too. So I'm literally unpacking, tossing things I don't need, giving everything a proper wipe down. I do have a complete back to school checklist, which will be linked down below. It's not really a link, it's just a list. And I will put it down below in case you need to, just get a little checklist and check things off for your back to school reset. I love cleaning because my room is always a mess. In this case, my room was clean, but then I went on another trip, so I had to clean it again. But again, resetting this is the perfect time to do it because we have the time before school starts, get you back into that back to school vibe. I love back to school season. So of course, cleaning is just like the first step, just getting everything, refreshing everything in your room. Maybe it's getting, like new sheets, making your bed, organizing your desk. All of these things are just getting you back into that mindset of like, okay, now I need time to actually get back into the back to school setting because it is coming very, very soon. And you don't have to push yourself too hard, just gentle pushes to make yourself actually get into the energy of cleaning, because I feel like once you start, you can continue and just continue getting back into that mood. And I feel like cleaning is just the perfect thing for that. Like, I just love cleaning so much. So that's how I always start, is just cleaning and resetting. So it could be as much, even if you don't have to clean, it's just like decluttering things, getting rid of things you don't need, things you might have from the last school year that you don't need for this school year. And all of those things will help you kind of just organize your life a little bit. The next thing is, of course, organizing my school supplies. Pull out everything you have from this year, last year, literally anything in between. Reorganize it. You might want to label it. Honestly, this is probably my favorite part, is just getting out my highlighters, getting out my notebooks, everything, and just seeing what I have before I actually go back to school shopping. That is a big thing to do because you don't want to spend too much money on school supplies. I did that last year where I bought way too many things and I didn't end up using half of them just because I was so excited, like first year of college, all the things that I want to get, and I didn't end up using half of them. So I think it is very important to kind of look through what you have and see what you're actually going to use for the next year, because that will actually help you just like prepare for the school year. I also think it is important to go through everything because then you can declutter a little bit too. So it kind of goes into the whole reset of decluttering and everything. But yeah, I found so many notebooks that are like in good shape that I'm literally just going to use again. And that makes it easier and saves you money for when you actually go back to school shopping. And I also think it just gets you in the mood. It gets you excited for new school supplies, back to school, and everything. You guys get it. Okay, and then after doing the whole cleaning, I do a back to school checklist, not a checklist, a back to school supplies list. This is a lot easier to do when you already know what you have. So definitely organize and clean everything that you have first, and then make this back to school list, because my back to school list is a lot smaller than it has been in past years. So that is something to keep in mind, is organize and declutter first and then make the back to school list. And it just gets you back into that back to school mood. Next, we have to do a digital detox and a plan for the semester. So when it comes to digital planning, digital detoxing, I mean like going through your computer and literally like deleting old files. Last semester, I think at the end of it, I always put my old schoolwork in a Google Doc in case I need it for something in the future. I don't know, in case I did a really good job working or something like that. I also reorganized and created new folders for each of my classes, and I wanted to show you how I kind of like make it aesthetic a little bit. My theme is like a purple theme. It's been like that for a couple years, maybe last year I changed it. But here's how I changed the folder. So I go to Pinterest, I look up purple aesthetic, I copy the image, and then I press on the folder and then paste it in. So here's like it again. I just look for a photo on Pinterest, I copy it from my computer, then I click on the folder, I go to get info, click on the actual folder itself when you hit click get info, and then just paste it in. Like, don't do anything else, just paste it in. And then boom, you got some aesthetic folders that don't just look like a basic folder, I don't know, like the blue ones. I think that's the easiest way to like change it up. And I try to do square photos because I just think it looks better. But that's how I kind of clean up my like actual surface for my computer. I think it's important to do a digital detox and deep clean so that you know, like, obviously to get rid of things that you don't need and make room for this new semester. The next thing is Google Calendar. I really do love my Google Calendar. I also use Notion, but I want to do like a whole Notion like video separately in the future to come. But yes, so I literally decided to make it super aesthetic this year, and I've been changing the hex codes. Honestly, changing hex codes is a lot easier than I thought. I made a separate calendar for each one of my classes, and then that way I could change the hex code, and I honestly just looked hex codes up, and I decided to go again with the purple theme and just put it for each one of my classes. Then later I will make a separate, like, I don't know, calendar for like extracurriculars and just like extra things that I need, like study time and things like that. That's one thing that I did not do yet. I didn't put when I'm gonna study, which is something that I always do. I always put in between my classes, like, okay, this is how much I'm going to study for this class, this is how much I'm going to study for this class. So I didn't do that yet, but don't worry, I will do that in the future. But I think honestly, digitally setting everything up makes things just like super clear on your intentions for the year, and Honestly, it doesn't have to be something super fancy. Like, you don't even have to change a hex codes. Like, last year I didn't change hex codes. This year I decided to do that, and I really, really love how it turned out. I think it just makes everything look super cute and prepares me for the school year. So like a clean desktop on my computer also equals a clean mindset, because like a clean room also equals a clean mindset. Same thing on my computer. If my computer is a mess, I'm like, what am I doing here? What am I doing? So I really love how that turned out, and I think it's just super cute and an easy way to like make yourself put together for the school year. The last thing, and maybe one of the most important things, is journaling and getting your mind reset and ready for the school year. So I have been trying to like not just bullet journal, like I have like a junk journal, scrapbook, all that. Not just that, but like actually have like a journal where I just like rant about my life and like what I'm feeling and things like that. It's honestly very like therapeutic, because I'm literally just like brain dumping everything that I have in my mind. Like whenever something comes up, I just write it down. I think this is the perfect space. Go to a quiet location. I literally just turned off my computer and started writing things down. I started writing like what I want from this school year, what's been going on in my life, what you can do, like what you want to feel for this school year, what you don't want to do this school year. Use it as a little self-care moment either way. How do you want to like show up for yourself this year, and what's like your ideal school year, like what you want to look. I think most of my stuff was like, I wrote down some goals as well, like what I want to accomplish in the school year for myself, and also like what I want to accomplish this school year, but that's like outside of like the school setting, so like socially as well, which I think is also very important, of like the balance of school life and social life, because again, I'm in college, you know, you still want to live your life, you still want to do your thing. So I really love journaling because I can just brain dump everything out there, leave it all on the paper, and this is the perfect time for you to figure out what you want from this school year and what your intentions are. Honestly, you can also do like 3 words you want for the school year, things like that, or a word you want to live by for the school year. That's also a pretty cool one. But that is it for the video. I also set the candle for a vibe. I love candles. Just to finish off, put a candle and boom, you're in that reset. Here's a little bit of a preview of what is coming next. Drop in the comments what you think my next video is going to be. It's probably one of my favorites, but thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Again, this is the first of 7 back to school videos for my back to school series this year. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another video. Stay tuned until next Sunday's video, because I promise you guys it will be an amazing one. Bye, angels.